You probably clicked this video because you've been thinking about cutting your hair, but you're wondering what it all comes with. You might be watching videos because you're a little bit scared to actually do the big chop, but we're gonna go into things you need to know before you cut your hair and how this hair transformation has actually helped me emotionally in so many ways and physically feeling more confident. And look, I was contemplating it for a while too, despite being someone who has cut all of their hair before. I've had a buzz cut in the past, and then I grew it all the way out, and I've had an extensive hair journey. But this video isn't necessarily about the hair journey. This is about why I know you should cut your hair. So let's talk about why I decided to cut my hair. Life has been lifing. So it's time to undergo a transformation. When things get a little bit tough, I feel like changing my hair up all the way into the most extreme way that I can will fix it. I don't know why, but it just seems to work. So I called up my friend, Jackie Bieber, and she said she would help me. I had just been thinking about it a lot. I was so bored with my previous hair. It was very normal. It served its purpose, but I just wasn't feeling the best physically because I do feel like hair holds energy. And I feel like that isn't necessarily a good or a bad thing, but to me, cutting my hair off and just starting fresh really symbolized that it is the beginning of a new era. Oh my god, and how's it already pink?
Because I used the pearlescent. Where's the crash?
The crash?
The crash. Ching. I'm like a surfer boy.
And usually it starts to come to me. I just start to think about it every day. And then I start watching videos, and I'm like on TikTok, like Pixie haircuts. And I just really feel like if it's in the forefront of your mind, it is something that you need to do. And for me, cutting my hair has created one of the best identity shifts that I've had in a while.
It looks amazing.
I'm so excited. Oh
You look like fairy core.
No, literally. I literally feel like a fairy. We have the cut and the color aspect of it. I went pink.
Ready?
Oh my god.
Whoa! Open them up.
Bro, this color,
Yeah.
I love.
Okay, let's blow dry it.
This is crazy. Oh my god, this color.
I know.
Stop. This is like perfection.
It's so beautiful.
Even blow dry, like it's so cute as is. Because look, I live in LA and I had been out in the protest all week. And I just been feeling really sad and really heavy, and with everything going on in the world, I was just not in the best place mentally. I feel like it really takes a toll on me emotionally. I will genuinely get really sad about things in my surrounding, which I think everybody should, like, hello, empathy. But I was like, I need something fun and lighthearted. Like, I can be doing some of the difficult work out here, but like, I still need to feel motivated enough to do it. And I'm somebody that cares about aesthetics. I'm a Libra, if that means anything to you. I need to undergo these types of transformations to almost level up to the next phase in my life. And I've only had my hair for about a week. So many things have been changing around me. Look, this isn't about the external validation, but I just feel like I've been feeling more seen now, not just by other people, but even by myself, for myself. I've been putting more energy and time into my hair, and something that I've really wanted to do this year was like to really solidify a signature look. And it's really easy to get stuck in what you usually do, so then you don't do anything new. So this was part of me breaking the cycle of old habits. When I had buzzed my hair, I was like 19, I want to say. I am now 24. So I'm in a completely different point in time in my life, and I learned a lot. I didn't know what it would come with, but same thing. I did it because I just really felt like I needed a reset. And I also wanted to challenge the status quo and challenge what it means to be feminine. I'm Mexican, so of course having like long, beautiful hair, that is the epitome of femininity and beauty. So cutting it all off is quite a bold move. I knew I wasn't gonna get the greatest responses from my mom. Love her to death, but those types of changes, it's like, oh my god, what are you doing? What are you going through? When are you gonna grow your hair back? And I really wanted to notice how my confidence would either elevate or diminish. So looking back to when I first cut my hair, it felt good, but I did feel like I had to almost overcompensate for my femininity. I didn't want to like not wear makeup at the time. It's nice to almost re-challenge yourself years later to see what you learned this time around. And when I did it for the first time, I did it impulsively, not really knowing what I was going to get myself into. This time I knew many people think like just cut your hair. If it's easy, you wake up and it's done, but it's really not. So that's one of the things that you need to know before cutting your hair. It's not necessarily making life easier, but I will say it's making life more fun. Look, I love neutral colors, but going pink was also like something new. It can almost be deemed a little bit attention seeking, and that wasn't necessarily my MO, but I do like attention. I create content. I make videos on camera. Being seen is important for me. Maybe it comes from a deep childhood wound, but whatever. We're here now and I like to be seen. So I had to take the steps that were gonna make me feel seen, and again, just confidently feel seen for the right reasons. And I'm back in a place where I want to stand out. But going back to having short hair isn't easier. Today hasn't been the best day. I'm feeling much better now. I knew I just had to get myself into the groove, but I kept doing my hair. It was not coming out. But within the days where you struggle to do your hair, it's like you find new things to do with your hair. I'm doing this like mega curl in the front. It's short, so you might get bored and be like, what can I do? But there are so many videos out there that show you so many fun styles. Like you could put glitter in it. You can put jewels in your hair. Not to say that you can't do that with your long hair, but there's still so much that you can do with your short hair. So cutting your hair, you might start to feel a little bit stuck in terms of styles, or even frustrated when your hair isn't laying down properly. But I feel like within challenge comes growth and just learning something new. So for me, this short hair era is like reclaiming my identity. And the thing about identity and the thing about self is that there isn't one true form. It really is what you make it. So when people say, I'm just not really feeling like myself, or I don't really know who I am, I think those are the perfect times to just start to design exactly who you want to be. And look, that's not to say that I don't feel stuck. Like I said, today was filled with frustrating emotions for so many reasons. I woke up in such high spirits, and then a lot of little things started to chip away at me today. But I know that that's not me. I know that I'm not that one thing. I am not the frustrated girl. I'm not the happy girl. I'm just the vessel, and emotions flow through the vessel. And sometimes there are things that I can't really control, but you can do different things to create a different energy field. So for example, I stepped outside, the sun is beaming, I'm getting the vitamin C. I'm feeling so much better. So that's what reclaiming my identity is to me. It's just I'm redesigning who I want to be. And that can be so scary, because I feel like within our societal structure, it's like pick one thing, be the best at it, go in. And I think that works for some people, absolutely. There's so many different types of human design formats, but I like thrive from change, even though it's scary for me. I'm not just like, change, let's go, let's do it. This was scary. I had to think about it for a while. And now I'm like, oh my God, scared for what? Some days I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, my hair looks insane. I have to do it, but I don't have to do it. I get to do it. I get to create a little challenge, or sometimes it's not even challenging. Sometimes I just go into the shower, I put the do-rag on, and then I come out and it's laid beautifully. And there's other days where I'm trying really hard and it's like not really coming out, but who's to say you can't just throw a hat on over it? So, but me, I would just encourage you to rock it, to try a new style. I feel like if you feel called to cut your hair, you definitely should cut your hair. And what I love about this is you can bleach it, you could turn it so many other colors, and I've done that. There's people who are like scared to fry their hair, but hair grows back. You can start to cut the ends. It does require some hair care, but like all hair requires hair care if you're trying to reach certain goals with your hair, right? If you want it to grow, if you want it to be shinier, if you want it to be more voluminous, hair care is gonna come into play regardless. So why not do the fun little fairy pixie cut that you've been yearning for? And if you've had the itch to cut your hair, but you're not doing it and you're holding on to your current hair, your current style. And what's cool about this topic is that we might be talking about hair, but we might also not be talking about hair. I'm talking about hair, but this can apply to so many other things in your life, in your current style, in your current job, in your current life path. So I have to ask, are you holding on to your hair because you love it, or because you're scared of change? Things to think about, questions that need answered. Something else to know before cutting your hair off, you're gonna start to see yourself in a new way. Your face is front and center. You can't really hide behind too much when you don't have that much here. So it might take some time to adjust, but you will. People might also project things onto your hair. This was more prominent when I buzzed my hair off, but people were questioning my sexual identity, which I thought was so weird because it's like I'm the same person. I just literally cut my hair because I wanted to. Honestly, when I cut my hair back then, I also just was like, I'm gonna feel more high fashion, which was something that I was going for at that time. And the way that other people started to see it, were like, oh my God, are you going through something? And it's like, maybe, but like I was going through something when I had long brown hair. So does the hair really matter? Does the hair really signify what you're going through, whether it be a breakup or I don't know, something like traumatic? People will project it onto you and try to associate the two. And I'm not even necessarily trying to be rebellious, but it's kind of crazy that like this could be seen as an act of rebellion, and I'm not mad at that. But for me, I have nothing but good things to say about my own hair transformation. I genuinely feel liberated. And it might sound so like you just cut your hair, girl. But my feelings about myself have really shifted. I'm feeling more confident. I'm feeling prettier. And in this past year, I definitely gained some weight. So that was holding me back. I was like, well, is my face gonna look chubbier? I don't know if I should do it. And then I was like, why is that even holding me back? I'm in the gym, I'm eating healthy, the body fluctuates, it happens, hormones happen. If I wanna cut my hair, I should cut my hair no matter how I feel about my body. And honestly, cutting my hair short has even made me feel more confident in my body, which has been beautiful. Now what I'm navigating is honestly going a whole rebrand. Should you make your hair your entire personality? Maybe. And I'm not mad at it. I just feel so much better. Something that was super cool too was seeing my mom's reaction this time around, which I'm not gonna lie, was a little bit scary. I'm an adult. I should be able to do these things and there should be no commentary. But you know how family is, like there is gonna be commentary. So I was scared because when I first cut my hair, she was not feeling that. And when my hair grew back out, I got complimented more. But I can't live for other people. I had to live for me. So I'm like, I want this short hair. I will take whatever comes with it. I will take the criticism. I will take the questions, whatever. I want this hair. I show up to my mom's house and she was like, oh. And I'm like, here we go. And she was like, this actually looks really cute on you. And I'm like, thank you so much. My mother is lovely, but she's not the biggest complimenter. That's not the way that she shows love. And it was nice to see her growth from like first time that I cut my hair to the second time that I cut my hair off. And she was so much warmer, so much more welcoming. And I think that has to do because when I first cut my hair, I was very adamant about telling her, I'm still me. This little external thing is not that big of a deal. I'm just exploring what I like. And honestly, with the second time around, I feel like short hair is so meant for me, at least now. So again, if your gut has been nudging you to get that haircut, you can't take the signs lightly. I feel like if you just have that itch, you gotta scratch it. And remember that you don't need permission to change. Only you have to validate yourself. And maybe I'm just really lucky because also my boyfriend is just so encouraging on whatever aesthetic thing I want to do. I was like, oh my God, what if I cut my hair short again? He's like, we'll cut it. I'm like, what if I want to grow my hair super long? We'll grow it. Well, what if I want to dye my hair pink? I'll dye it pink. Like, he's very encouraging, but that's not what this is about. This is about you being sure and just making that decision and going for it. For some, cutting their hair might just seem like whatever, but to a lot of people within our society, hair is a really big deal, and it's only as big as you make it. Because I'm thinking back to myself and like hesitating on cutting my hair and like, having to look at all these other pictures of other girls and being like, okay, well, they look really good with it. But that's not what this was about. But I'm bringing this up because it's like, really interesting to identify what a small and or big change, however you want to deem it, is like in both ways. It's just hair, like just cut it. But it also is like, oh my God, it's hair. It's such a big deal in a way, but like it's not, if that makes any sense. And sometimes I like to think about things a little bit deeply. Many people are like, it's not that deep. And again, it's as deep as you make it. And I just felt like I love to do things with intention. So to me, cutting my hair off wasn't just cutting my hair off. It was cutting ties to the person that I was. Not that she wasn't lovely, but I was just really yearning for a change. And I've been creating content for a really long time, and this has probably been the most positive response that I've got from my audience, which I thought was really cool, especially since I've been making foodie content. So me posting my hair, I was like, I don't know, they might just not really care, but I like that this feels so signature. It's like the girl with the pink hair. I've gotten recognized in public. They're like, oh my God, I saw your video on TikTok of you like cutting your hair. Again, it's not about the other people's validation, but we're human. Of course, that feels lovely. So this has been nothing but a pleasant experience for me. Even the frustrating moments, it's not laying down. It's not coming out how I wanted it to. I wanted to do a little heart design. I couldn't do it, but I know I will be able to in the future. I just really feel like everybody needs to cut all their hair off at least once in their life, maybe even twice, just to compare the 2 years apart. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is a beginning of a new era to me. As you guys can see, this is a brand new YouTube channel. I am leaving a lot of the past in the past and I'm starting new, and I thought making a video about my hair would be a really great starting point because this is the beginning of a new era and I want to document the whole thing. I have so many videos from the past that I just didn't upload for whatever reason. I might be able to weave that into my current story, and I want to be here, encourage you guys for things that might feel a little bit scary, share my advice. You guys will get to know me a little bit more, but this one is just lighthearted. It's just about the hair, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Goldi, and I'll see you guys next time.